Hi, this is Meyya here, the managing partner of Meyya and Co. Some of you may wonder, I pay EPF, what is the rate? Okay, so here's the updated version of the EPF rates. Should your base salary is below 5,000 ringgit and you are a Malaysian or you're a permanent resident of Malaysia, your employees contribution is 11%. Okay, 11% for employees contribution. Employers contribution is 13%, 1-3. All right, so do take note, if your salary is 5,000 or below the base salary, your EPF for the employers contribution is 13% and the employees contribution is 11%. And of course, employer, you can obviously contribute more if your company has the budget. There's no issues on that, but the minimum is 13%. And should your base salary is above 5,000, 5,001 and above, your employees contribution still remain at 11%, but your employer's contribution is only 12%. Okay, not 13 but 12. All right, and this is only applicable for the employee aged 60 and below. Okay, so you may ask, what if I have employees who are 61 and above? What are the contribution rates? Okay, so it is very simple. You take the percentage of the employee and employer's contribution for the bracket of below 5,000, you divide by 2. Okay, so simple example, if your salary is below 5,000 and you are aged 60 and above, your employee contribution should be 5.5% and your employer contribution should be 6.5%. Okay, which is the 50% of the initial bracket, which is the below 60 years old. And let's say you are below 60 years old and you are earning above 5,000. Okay, below 60 years old and above 5,000 ringgit per month, your base salary, your employee contribution still the same, as I say, 50% of the other bracket, which is 5.5%, and your employer's contribution is 6%, which is also the 50% of the other bracket. Okay, so this is only applicable if you are a Malaysian citizen or a permanent resident. Okay, and referring to my previous video, if you are a foreigner from October 1st onwards, your employer should contribute 2% and the employee's contribution should be also 2%. So it's 2 and 2, which is 4. Okay, and this is an important deadline for you. If let's say the deduction is for your January salary, your submission deadline to pay EPF is actually on the 15th of following month. Okay, so let's say you receive a salary on the 26th or the 27th of January. Your EPF contribution for the January salary should be paid, of course, in February. Okay, it should be paid within 15th. That's the deadline. 15th is the deadline. Okay, and that is consistent throughout the year, regardless of weekend or weekday. It is 15th. Okay, and nowadays, of course, you can do the payment via virtual or online. Okay, so there's no issues on so-called whether it's public holiday or weekday or weekend or whatever. Okay, so this is for you to take note if you are a HR personnel or if your company doesn't have a HR team and you are the one doing it. These are very crucial things for you to take note, the percentage and also the deadline. And if you have outsourced to HR personnel, then it's no issues. The HR consultant or the personnel would be aware of all this. Okay, this is only for companies which has not outsourced their payroll consulting or payroll works. All right, so do take note, 15th is the deadline for EPF submission or EPF contribution submission. And do take note of the bracket: 11%, 13%, 12%, 5.5% and 6%, and of course 6.5%. These are the different rates, and of course for foreigners it's 2%. Okay, so these are the variable rates, and for you to know further about these rates, I've given the link below. So do go to the comment box and check out the link, and you can know what are the rates applicable. Alright, so with that, I shall catch you in my next video. Take care.